Welcome to Let's Play Midnight Club Street Racing Part 3. And in this segment, we're going to head this way and meet our final Hookman of New York. So, let's just go ahead and do that. So, there's some control things I haven't yet mentioned about this game that actually can be kind of useful in certain areas. That one of those is the handbrake. Because this game has some weird handling physics, like they're very, very wonky, as I'll probably end up demonstrating at some point in this LP. The handbrake can really help you get around turns. I don't really use it at all because I'm stupid and I never use the handbrake in anything unless it's a rally game and I'm using my wheel. But, you know. So, handbrake is very useful. Also, if I press up on the D-pad, got a horn. Hooray. Let's catch up to our next Hookman. Also, one thing to note about this Jones J400 has extremely soft suspension. This thing rolls like a motherfucker. Oh, okay. GG. Because yeah, this thing has an exorbitant amount of body roll. You can probably kind of tell already from just a little bit of driven this. Anyways, try to catch up to this bitch. Try to catch up to this bitch whose surname escapes me. I know her first name's Keiko. Each Hookman has, you know, full name. They're actually people. Whoa. Also, to anyone who cares, if you want to know the story of this game, it's basic. There's a group of street racers called the Midnight Club, and just a fucking random taxi cab driver in New York stumbles upon it and wishes to join the Midnight Club. And that's where the game starts off. You meet up with Emilio in some way. I forget exactly how the meetup happened. Oh god, no. No, catch up. Catch up to the bitch. One thing about following the Hookman to the race start, if you get too far away for too long, that'll happen. They'll give up and they'll just kind of head back towards their normal route. Luckily you can catch back up and get back on the way to the start of the race. The waypoint race. So there we go. That was a little bit annoying because her car actually has a lot better acceleration than my truck, so there's that. One interesting thing to note about this game is while this game doesn't have any licensed vehicles, it actually has some actual tuner brands and stuff. Tuner brands in this game, like G-Ready and Trial, and others that I can't fucking think of right now. You'll see them. You'll see decals on them on the cars. Thought that was interesting. So you can see the magnificent body roll of this Jones J400. Look at this shit. Oh. Too busy admiring the body roll. Crap.
I thought we were having a little race.
Well, damn. Let her get away. Please no, I think we're right at the start, son of a bitch. Now it's a race to fucking catch her before she gets too far away. Oh, I made a mistake. I took the wrong turn. God damn it. So this is happening. I'm wasting time. Unintentionally. This is I had to get distracted just a tiny bit. Oh, she turned left. Okay, this could help. Or not. And we're gonna end up all the way back to where we started. Son of a bitch! Please do not turn into me. Because with all the actual real brands, there's also some fake brands. There's a parcel delivery trucks, you know, kind of like FedEx, except they don't have rights to the FedEx name in this game, so it's called MidX. It's interesting. Fucking goddamn it. I'm upset now that I lost Keiko and have to go all the way back here. Oh well. Okay, finally, that took me a while because of how shit of a driver I was being. So anyways, we're about back up to the starting point of this. Yeah, here's where I lost her last time, so those are some fucking gigantic-ass tires, by the way. Alright, and we were right at the start of the race as well. Very good. Anyways, let's meet Keiko back at midnight with her homeboys, and let's do our next waypoint race. This one is interesting. It looks like it's a straight line. It isn't. It's basically a giant slalom course. Like a giant slalom course. No real shortcuts to take advantage of here, unfortunately. So you just kind of... Well, you can kind of tell by the streets.
You all bad? You real bad.
So, with that, away we go. Our next waypoint race. I said there's no shortcuts. There's actually one shortcut here to the first checkpoint, so there's that. That only me and Keiko took. Is it Keiko or Kiko? I don't even know. Oh, and we got a cop on my ass. Oh no. Cops are mostly, like, not much of a threat in this game from what I can remember. I could be wrong, but cops are usually not a threat. You can get busted by them if, like, you know, you get stuck or something. Like you crash and get stuck. And can't move. Other than that, they're really not a threat at all. As you can plainly see. So, yeah, it's whatever. As around the slalom we go. With a pretty commanding lead. I don't know why she's trash talking so much. I have a giant lead over Keiko. Also, because I haven't mentioned it, you can see on the mini-map, like, all the homeboys are represented by orange arrows, and the main hookman is represented by a red arrow, and then police is the blue and red arrow, so there's that.
Here's my number. Call when you want to race. Anytime. Night or night.
God damn it. God damn it. Couple things. Oh, one, that just happened again, and two, I like how Keiko mentioned, like, we can race anytime, night or night. Thanks for the options. Anyways, let's call up Keiko.
You think you beat me in that? You think again.
And let's do our next head-to-head race and get our next car. This game, this game is great. Like, it's definitely not nearly as good as the more recent Midnight Club games, but this is still a hell of a fun game. It can get pretty damn difficult at certain times, but overall, this is a fun, like, a really fun experience, and obviously, it's also has its share of hilarity.
Are we racing or what?
So here we go. Time for our next head-to-head race. And I thought, just to be silly, I was gonna, like, from the start, immediately turn left and take a slightly different route. But, yeah, I decided not to. Just fuck it, whatever. Anyways, as you see, as I kind of halfway mentioned, I believe in the last segment, you can see on the top left the countdown timer. How much time I have left to actually finish this race. The news van, get out of my way. Keiko, get out of my way. Of course, you know how anybody who, like, watches my content regularly knows how much I try to be like a clean racer. Nah, not in this game. It's street racing. There is no clean racing in street racing.
You made it.
Especially illegal street racing, so fuck that noise. I'll be an asshole if I want to. But anyways, we won the head-to-head. And, we got Kiko's car. Hooray. Apparently she has a nicer car with a better stereo, so congratulations to you, bitch, I guess. So there's that. So that's all the three New York hookmen defeated at least once. But once is not enough. Anyways, here's our new car, the Piranha PDQ. It's all about that acceleration, which is actually the same as the Jones J400, but it's got extremely good handling, although the top speed is garbage. So there's that. Let's go with manual transmission and use that. So, yeah, that'll do it for this segment. Let's keep rolling on through the segments and stuff. You can obviously see how I'm formatting this. So, next time on Midnight Club, we're actually going to pay our old buddy Emilio another visit. And, do round 2 against Emilio. So with that, stay tuned for more Midnight Club. Look at dim shades.